Alright, nagbabalik mo ang Showbiz Central and as promised, ayan, meron tayong special birthday celebration para sa ating SC host, Mr. Raymond Gutierrez.
It's more like a special birthday grilling.
I know. I don't know if it's a happy birthday here on Showbiz Central. It's always a scary one.
We will make sure na magiging happy ka after watching this VTR.
Okay.
So unahin na muna natin na common itong VTR na to. Ay ito po syempre pa sa mga pamilya mo na nagmamahal sa iyo. Watch this.
January 21, 1984 was a joyful day in the Gutierrez household dahil isinilang ang kambal na anak ni Annabel Rama at Eddie Gutierrez. And at the age of 3, sinundan na ni Richard at Raymond ang yapak na mamagulang at ng kanilang ate Rufa.
Bata pa sila, talagang mahilig na talagang umarte yung dalawa. Kaya si Carlo Caparas at si Mother Lily, may nakita sa kanilang dalawa, kaya marami silang pelikulang ginawa.
Pero si Raymond ang pinakamasipag talaga nung maliit pa sila. Pinakamasipag kasi pag tinatamad na si Richard, nandodouble sa kanya si Raymond. Pati sa dub, si Raymond talagang pinaka-interesadong mag-artista nung maliit pa sila.
Maaga mang nailagay sa mata ng publiko, Raymond still managed to enjoy a normal childhood.
Masayahin siyang bata. Napapansin ko sa lahat ng mga anak ko, ako lang hindi pinapatawag ng principal. Sa kay Raymond, walang ginawa yung mag-aral. Kaya
Nung bata si Raymond, laging gumagawa ng homework yan. At saka yung homework niya, very artistic. Magaling siya mag-drawing. At saka very talented siya sa larangan ng arts.
Ngunit ang masasayang araw ng paglalaro sa set ng mga pelikula ay nagtapos rin sa murang edad.
mag-record age yung bata, siguro mga 8-9 years old, hindi na cute yun. So, nag-aaral na lang sila sa Amerika at mataas ang ambisyon ng batang yan kasi nung sa Beverly Hills pa siya nag-aaral, ayaw niyang umuwi ng Pilipinas, gusto niyang tatapusin hanggang college. Pero nung umuwi si Richard sa Manila at pagdating niya sumikat na, para siyang nalungkot na napag-iwanan siya. Pero sabi ko, Mon, pwede ka pang humabol kay Richard sa iba namang pwesto. Ngayon, napilingan niya hosting.
At ngayon, 8 taon mula nang magbalik siya sa Pilipinas to pursue his dreams, Raymond not only has acting under his belt, kilala na si Raymond bilang isa sa pinakamagagaling na hosts on TV. At ngayon, isa na rin siyang columnist para sa The Philippine Star at editor for Preview Magazine. Tunay na ngang lumaking successful ang batang minsang sumunod lang sa yapak ng kanyang mga magulang.
Hanggang ngayon, hindi ko pa matanggap na malalaki na silang kambal. Naalala ko pa rin yung dati na tumatakbo-takbo sa White Plains, kung saan-saan, sa Regal, sa kasama nila Rupa. Para sa akin, mga babies ko pa rin, 2 kambal ko.
Even though he wakes up so late, he's still nice to us, and he's smart at math, and he's nice. Also, Tito Richard naman, the same. Tito Raymond, I know that you're so masungit, but you're still nice.
Mon, I love you. Mahal kita. I'm very proud of you. At keep up the good work. And happy birthday.
Thank you to my family for that. Thank you, Venice and Doreen.
I think this is the first time that I've ever seen you teary-eyed.
A little bit.
Bakit? Which part of that whole?
Bakit? Pila din ako
naman.
medyo emotional ka sa greetings ng pamilya mo.
Well, it's also very meaningful to me because we don't have these talks usually, you know. Sometimes
Correct.
you have to go through these things para masabi mo talaga yung gusto mong sabihin. And thank you to my parents kasi nga they raised us well. And just looking back of all the things that I've done, and may mga clips dun, sobrang payat ko pag very Elmo, magalaw ng forma. So maraming salamat sa GMA for that. And sila talaga yung nagbukas ng pintuan for me in terms of hosting. So I want to thank, of course, GMA for all the years here.
Ano masasabi mo doon sa sinabi ni Venice? Tuwang-tuwa ako doon eh. Sabi niya, si Tito Raymond, he's so masungit, but he's so nice.
I don't know what to say to that because I'm usually very nice to them. So,
Hindi, ako gusto ko malaman, sinabi ni Tita Annabel na nung bata kayo, ikaw talaga ang mas gusto na nag-aartista. So bakit ngayon, Mon, parang mas pinili mo ang hosting?
siguro it was because when we were kids, I was the more energetic one. I was the one that was always running around. So siguro for me, I didn't mind na kunyari ayaw gawin ni Chad yung eksena. Ako na lang. Parang for me kasi it was that time, parang laro-laro lang, di ba? Pag bata ka naman, pag child star, I'm sure hindi mo naman iniisip na trabaho yon.
Correct.
So siguro even until now, our personalities, I'm always the louder one, the funner one. Sorry, Chad. He's a bit more serious.
But yung hosting, is it sinadya, intentional, or to differentiate your craft?
Hindi
kay
siya
Chad?
sinadya in a way na para lang mag-iba kami ng ginagawa. It was more of my choice talaga. Kasi nung pagdating ko dito, my mom, binigyan niya ako ng option, gusto ba mag-artista? Sabi ko, ayoko, pero siguro try ko muna yung hosting. And tulad ng marami dyan, ang akala ng iba, hosting is such an easy job. But ako, I really
Correct.
took it seriously. I studied. Lahat ng mga sikat na host, talagang inaral ko yung mga techniques nila.
One of all the accomplishments you have already under your belt, which one do you value the most?
Of course, my
Because
hosting...
now columnist,
Yeah.
for Preview,
Yeah.
for the Philippine Star, and then hosting here in GMA.
Siguro overall, it's my hosting talaga because I've won a couple of awards na rin. That's why I'm very thankful na binibigyan lagi ako ng show na would challenge my hosting skills. But more recently, it's siguro the writing stuff and the behind the scenes stuff na a lot of people are trusting me with the more creative work behind the scenes, not only here sa mga shows dito sa GMA like Party Pilipinas and Captain Barbell, but also with Regal Films, I'm starting to do some work for them. And of course, Philippine Star and Preview Magazine for writing. So maraming salamat sa lahat ng titiwala.
You're really making your mark in so many different larangans, Mon. And aside from being a well-accomplished host and writer, like Mon said, he's also always the fun guy.
Tama!
He's always
Funner nga
ready.
daw.
He's always ready to defend ang kanyang pamilya, pero he is also equally protective of his friends. Kahit paminsan, yun din ang nagiging sanhi ng kanyang sama ng loob. Watch this. May kasabihang you are what you hang out with. At para sa mga kaibigan ni Raymond, siya ang nagbibigay kahulugan sa bawat miyembro ng kanilang grupo.
Actually, siya nga yung core. Siya yung tipong tao. He brings people together.
We always make sure na kasama namin si Mon kasi feeling namin without him kulang yung alis namin or kulang yung party namin.
Hindi siya yung tipong tao na ilalaglag ka or ipagsasabi niya yung mga sekreto mo. Oo, para siyang vault.
Seryoso man sa minsang mabigat na trabaho si Raymond, pero kapag kasama ang kanyang mga kaibigan, gumagaan ang kanyang mga pasanin.
Hindi, mukha lang social si Mon, Jolix din yan. Marunong siya makibagay, marunong siya makisama. Kung alam niya kung saan siya lulugar.
Well, he has this signature dance move that you should ask him to make where he plays the guitar. He looks super cute when he does it. And every time I feel bad, I said, Mom, can you please do the guitar dance? So he'll do it for me like that. It's cute.
Alam ko, gusto niya talaga maging singer and dancer. So, I think for his birthday, kasi lagi na lang siya kumakante. Mon, sumayo ka naman. Dance ka naman dyan.
Actually, Mondo is a very good singer. Every time we travel, tapos medyo nag-jet lag kami, we stay up and we're singing. And even karaoke, malakas yung loob niya.